Alright, I just got back from Otakon in Washington, D.C., which was amazing, by the way. So if I sound tired or exhausted or just way too out of it, I apologize for that greatly. Before I get to answering questions, I want to give a quick little update. I'm working on a comic series now about my characters, which I have called After Death. You can either read it on my DeviantArt, which will be linked to in the description, or you can wait for me to finish the first chapter, which I will then end it into a video to show on here. None of the voices of the characters featured in this are canon, by the way. I don't have canon voices for my characters, as I don't like doing that, as someone may have their own idea for my characters' voices. I'd like to let other people go with their own headcanons. So I'll be playing out the characters' voices with slight variations to what the character would sound like based only on their gender, age, and physical attributes that would add to their voice. First question is by Smallbean Tyler, who asked, Smiley face, happy close to 100. Do you like top 21 pilots? Short answer, yes. Explanation, I am weird with music. I can never really be that into a band, as my music taste changes depending on the circumstance. Sometimes I'll listen to stuff like screamo and punk rock, depending on what mood I'm in. Other times I will listen to more calm and depressing songs. Because of this, I'm never really into one band, just a few songs of theirs that I really like and listen to on repeat until I get sick of it or my mood changes. So yes, I do like what I have heard of 21 Pilots, but I'm not one to listen to all of their songs, just the ones that I'd be interested in hearing at the moment. I do like the band, by the way. Please don't take that the wrong way. Second question is by Clockwork Raven, an awesome animator who I am a big fan of. Congratulations to Biohazard. Could you please give us a short summary of your backstory? You really seem like an interesting character. When I was alive, I definitely didn't look like how I do now. I lived with my family in a small peace-loving country before the war struck out. My country, of course, refused to get involved, though a few people did emigrate to others who were battling to join the war. Both sides pressured the country, even using threats to try to convince us to join their side of the war effort, but we would not budge. Suddenly, I'm unaware which side dropped the bombs, but the explosion killed nearly everyone, and the radiation picked up those who were left. I survived the initial explosion and nearly got away from the radiation, but I was poisoned and mutated until I just collapsed with exhaustion and didn't get back up. When I woke up, I was here in the afterlife with everyone else. My face suffered the worst of the mutation, so in an act of self-consciousness, I found a gas mask on the ground and decided to wear it from then on in order to hide my mutations. The third question is by Marcosmo, who states, Congrats on getting 100 subs! Question, to all the doll characters, I want to know who created you and how you come to life. I'll answer this one. There's only two of us, Jingle, which is me, and Ghost. No one really created us exactly, but my current body was made by Zankin, and I helped Jax make Ghost Body, which was mostly me. The way we died caused our bodies to be destroyed, and since the afterlife brings you here in the condition your body was in, and since it can't bring back nothing, instead of appearing in our own bodies like everyone else, we appeared trapped inside the inanimate object that was closest to us when we did die. For me, that happened to be a little bell I used to play with, and for Ghost, it was, the skeleton of his brother. We are able to possess any movable shell our bodies are our objects are attached to, and dolls just happen to be the easiest shell to use. Zankin tied my bell to the tail of a doll he made for me, and Jax and I put Ghost Skeleton inside the doll we made for him. We just didn't have enough materials left to finish the tail. That's it for the questions with this video. If you have any further questions you would like to ask my characters, go ahead and ask them in the comments of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for 100 subscribers.